There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Tell me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. The hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. Everywhere cool cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. Alleyne. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on online, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us. Where's my coffee? Just get it for me. All those of you who are looking at us online and on YouTube, on Facebook, and wherever you are, a special good evening to you. Well, election season, the election time, all kind of bacchanal, all kind of thing, people coming out, people taping, people this, people, it's a crazy time, you know. It's a crazy time. But let me tell you something. As I mentioned to somebody yesterday, you see, after the 11th, after the 10th, I am the head honcho here still, you know. Yeah, I am the head honcho here still. Believe it or not, I am still the head honcho. After the 10th of August, I am the head honcho here. So nobody could appoint me, revoke me, nothing. I here. And I here to make sure to seek your interests. You know, everybody, I tell you this, yeah? We're just a joke, but it is true. You know, whatever you say, is that exactly what you will get? One of your greatest weapon is this thing in your mouth here. You see this thing in your face here? That's in this thing in your mouth. You see this thing here? This little circle? This little hole you have here? This thing called your mouth? Your mouth have your way. You know the old people have a saying? Your mouth have your way yesterday. Because of your mouth. Yeah? Somebody, you know, I was chatting with Dr. Clark Joseph. And we were just chatting and he was just telling me, he said, we were just talking about muscles now, like muscle pain and whatnot and thing. And he was telling me that, you know, when people left eye beat them and the right eye beat them, it's just a muscle thing. But yes, but I remember as a little fella, my grandmother, good. As soon as she left eye started beat her, oh God, where you is right now? Come home. Come, my left eye beating me. What your left eye have to do with me? But you already said something bad gonna happen. Something gonna happen here. Something. So you already start to attract that energy. Attract it. Attract that energy. Attract that negative spirit. That negative atmosphere. That is why you need to know what you're saying in your life. Speak positive things. If you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Yeah? If you have nothing good to say, don't say anything. That's why sometimes you hear people say, you're just like your no good father, you're just like your no good mother. Your mother was bad and you turned out bad. And speak positive things over your children. They're going to be great. They're going to go to school. They're going to get their masters. They're going to have a good home. This, that. Before you speak something negative, relax yourself and say something positive. Because wherever you are in your life, it all goes back to what you have been saying. Well, you know, I've seen trouble, I stress out. You're not going to get me to cry down my life, and I will never cry down my life. I'm telling somebody that. I don't cry down my life, you know. Of course, it might be challenging at times. I've gone through some challenging moments, some challenging periods in my life, very, very challenging, where I thought it was all over. But nevertheless, I've been able to weather the storm. Because sometimes in the midst of everything, I had to say something good. If you have nothing to say, say something good. There are people, I know there are people out there who always tell their family and their children they're going to die when they reach 50. See, when I reach 50, that is it. I might die. I don't think I'll live in after 50. You know, so be it. So be it. They died at 50, you know. Some people see their life that when they reach 60, they're walking with a stick in their life, a stick, and somebody carrying them. And exactly what you see is exactly what you get, what you imagine. So if you sit down and start to imagine good things, and that is why nobody, I not go by nobody to read my hand and things, and I said, like, read my patron. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Some man telling me what? Next year gonna be a hard year for me. Huh. I went through that in 2016 already. Next year is a great year. I'm not gonna say 2020 is a hard year. Of course it was very challenging for the whole world. But it's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great year for business. It's gonna be a great year for you. Yeah. Some of them might find a little man or something. Young girls who want to get married and things. It's not a bad year. So, just to get into any entanglements. And at the end of the day, that's why I don't go get my hand. No, I don't let nobody read my hand and tell me if I seen a bad time and right now I go through. Maybe I just get up feeling sick or some kind of thing and I just in a bad mood. So whole day, you're just going to cut your really back and all whole day. And that bad time you're going through, boy. That kind of funny time you're going through, You see, next year, between January and September, it's going to be very hard for you, If you know all that, why don't you tell me the lotto digit? Yeah, I want to make you so great that God give you that power to tell me what thing will happen. You see, people don't understand, yeah? When people tell you things, they speak words over your life, and you expect that, Whatever you expect is where you'll get, That's why every day I get up and say, it's the hottest thing out since sliced bread, and I hot. So that's why all them, people just run me down, You understand? Every morning I get up and I watch the mirror and I like, wait, but all this can't go to waste. You understand? I get up every day and say, it's a great day, I look good. I look good, I have a positive energy. And that's the energy you must get up. Some people just see them like, oh God, they're sour like a seasonal like a whale. You can seasonal whale, first you're sour. You need to relax yourself, but don't go get your hand and think, read and think. You live long and live your life. Not because you have 60 years, you have 70 years life done. Who say life finishes at 60? Who say life finishes at 70? Huh? Who say you just have to stay home and watch TV and wash downstairs and come out and dress up and put on your clothes and go to the road and walk in the mall and all kind of thing and cool all head now. Let me tell you something, eh? You see, everybody who hot and everything who are up and everything right now, one day you'll get old, My grandmother used to always tell me, and I always remember this, Every time I say, Ma, how are you looking? Watch me in front of the mirror now. Them days are going parrots and things, eh? Watch me, Ma, how you find her looking? Watch me now. You're looking good, but don't worry. Don't worry. You must get old like me. And say, Ma, when I go and get old, say, Ma, and look at how much years, and after you start to realize you're getting older, and you're getting older, and you're getting older, and you're getting older, and you just, psh. Everybody has to get old. Everybody has to be 60. Everybody has to be 70. Everybody has to be 75. So watch how you're treating the elderly among you. Yeah, well, let's stay home. Old. It's waiting for you too. That would waiting for you. That person called age waiting for you right by the corner. As soon as you break the corner with your youth, bam, age on you. Yeah? And that is why you have to take care of yourself. Hey, I saw a little video. Well, I was a little video, but it's spark real bacchanal, yeah? It's spark real bacchanal. When I tell you bacchanal, it's spark real bacchanal, boy, in a media house. And somebody asked me, how you can be working on that video whole day today? Let's take a fast break, please.
Sanitec, the only company in the region to detect, eliminate, and prevent biological and chemical threats. Our systems are designed to protect not only healthcare professionals and facilities, but also schools, offices, factories, public places, and industrial plants. We also provide specialized packages for private homes and small businesses. Sanitec provides cutting-edge technology and professional services on a 24-hour basis. During this COVID-19 pandemic, utilize our unmanned robotic systems for high-risk areas. We offer solutions to break infectious chains, leaving a clean and healthy environment. Medical experts throughout TNT rely on Sanitec to maintain biosecurity facilities, so why not you? Call us at 644-3200 for further inquiries, where biosecurity is our business.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from custom canopies and coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Flame Express introduces the new everyday meals. Try our delicious choices, $29 each. Don't give up great taste during the pandemic. Sink your teeth into affordable quality meals. Calling and place your order, takeaway, or get us on the new Food Drop app. Available 3 locations: Extra Foods Compound ARIMA, Center Point Mall Chaguanas, and corner Henry Street and EMR St. Augustine.
Hi, I'm Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate for San Fernando West.
Now is the time! No! 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 The time is no! 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 The time is no! 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 The time is no! 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 What time it is? No! What time it is? No! What time it is? No! Now is the time for action! What time it is? No! What time it is? No! What time it is? No! Now is the time for action! Now is the time to cast your vote! Now is the time to start to work! Now is the time we bring your hope! Now is the time for action! Now is the time to take a stand! Cause the UNC have the plan! Put up your hand if you understand! Now is the time to put them out! 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 Now is the time!
San Fernando West, you are ready for a change. Trinidad and Tobago, you're ready for a change. We all want to get Trinidad and Tobago working again. I, Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate, will get that job done. Together, we will make a change. Vote UNC, vote Sean Sobers for San Fernando West come August the 10th. We ready.
What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. Now is the time to cast your vote. Now is the time to start to work.
That was a paid political ad.
Master Rudra, expert in bringing back relationships, love, health, 100% guaranteed, and removal of voodoo and gives protection. For appointment, call 376-1151. All religions are welcome, private and confidential. Located in Chaguanas.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Visit Adams Optical at RRM Plaza, High Street, San Fernando. We offer free eye exams, free frames, 3-month payment plan, interest-free. Contact us at 298-2133 or 270-2993 for appointments. Walk-ins welcome.
It's so long we're home. I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab India Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally! I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Kulfi.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwar and matching jewelry and shoes. You know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Check us out today.
I will come with that shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll is 252. Same period last year, it was 272. An 80-year-old avocado farmer was killed after checking on his crops near his Wallerfield home this morning. WINSTON KALLIAN of AQUA Santa Road was found dead with his hands bound and a grey jersey tied around his neck. 80 years. This man are 80 years, you know. Wait. 80, around 7:30, KALLIAN left his home with his licensed shotgun to check on his crops. When he failed to return, a search was made in the area where KALLIAN's body was discovered and his shotgun. Way, boy. You see what going on there? Yeah, now they killed this man for his shotgun, you know? Because he went in his land with his shotgun. Well, somebody had to know that, or maybe that's a habit that he has, that to go to the land with a shotgun. These are exclusive crime watch footage that you are seeing here. Yeah. Operation to remove the body here. Some 80-year-old man, you know. 80-year-old man. That is why some of you who carry licensed firearms, you need to be very, very careful. Careful of your surrounding. Careful, because imagine they kill. Because that's the only reason why they could kill the man. Either two things. Either some land issue, but now you're hearing he has a shotgun, and he went to the garden with his shotgun. That is serious. That's like really, really sad. 80 years old, you know. Not sickness that kill him, you know. Diabetes that kill him, you know. High blood pressure didn't kill him, you know. Renal failure didn't kill him. He didn't get a stroke, you know. They tie up the man, because they kill the man and tie him up. Wow. Huh. Let's take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen.
It's quality of care. Mr. Raw's Hair and Beard Oil, rich in vitamins and minerals, formulated for growth, thickness, and strengthening of hair. Call 327-3129 for wholesale inquiries.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, OBEAH, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
Organified superfood blends are now available. Organified green juice reduces stress, increases immunity, and detoxifies your body. Organified red is loaded with beets, cranberries, and more to boost natural energy, fight effects of aging, and burn fat. Feel refreshed and relaxed with Organified gold, blended with turmeric and other superfoods to aid in getting rid of inflammation. Contact Radiant Health and Fitness Limited, the sole distributor of Organifi in TNT today. Make your next event the talk of the town. Shop at Party Paradise, located at Tobago and Gulf City. We have the most spectacular premium party supplies and licensed character supplies. Get the largest selections of candies from our candy corner. Make your event a party today with Party Paradise.
Also, so it is so sad, yeah. Now there are more shots that we have, but there was so much to put into the video. But nevertheless, an 80-year-old man murdered on his property, murdered on his land. You know, there's a lot of people dream maybe having a big piece of land where you go and it has maybe coconuts and avocados and fruits and mangoes and all kind of thing. And you know, that's your land. That's the people say that go down by the land and have a little tent, and people like that. That's what people like. And they have his shotgun and go maybe, you know. Way boy. Kill the man, you know. You really feel this place easy? Also, a 33-year-old man who was shot on June 29th in Chin City succumbed to his injury this morning. Richard Guevara, a.k.a. Fatman of East Montague Avenue, Chin City, died early this morning at Eric Williams Medical Science Complex. Guevara was the second man to die from this incident, which also claimed the life of Kevin Archibald. On the 29th of June, the two men were linemen in the garage of a home along 1st Street, Kane Farm Avenue. About 8:45 p.m., relatives heard a loud explosion, and upon investigating, they found Archibald and Guevara lying on the ground. They both had been shot multiple times. An alarm was raised, and police and paramedics were notified. Archibald died at the scene, and Guevara was rushed to hospital, where he was warded until this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, that has automatically become a double murder. That's a double murder now, because this incident took place on the June the 29th, where one man known as Kevin Archie was shot along with Richard. But just to let you know, this incident took place on the 29th of June, so Richard passed away this morning, so that is a double murder now. So 2 persons died as a result of the shooting on the 29th of June. Just to let you know, those of you who are watching us from as far as London and all over the world, let me give you some statistics. 25 double murders have been recorded for the year thus far. 25 double murders have been recorded for the year thus far. But what I find very sad today is that 80-year-old man. That is really, really sad. I can imagine how his family, how they are coping. If you have any information, the family members, you all can come and see me at my studio. And, well, there's no big congregation congregating at the reception area. So we'll do, you know, we have a inside reception, then I have a second reception area. So we'll have the person screen you in front, take all the information, then you'll come into the second reception area. And we'll sit down and talk. The last double murder was on Monday, the 22nd. The 22nd of June, 50-year-old Wellington Davidson of Rochelle Road and 37-year-old Shazad Mohammed of Lowkey Trace was shot and killed at a friend's home while playing cards at Charlo Village, Penal. So that was the last double murder they had. Also, one man was killed and 3 others injured when a car they were traveling in was shot at early Sunday morning. Anton Darko Blake of Palm Road, Valencia, was shot and killed along Tractor Road off Toko Main Road on Sunday the 12th. According to reports, 2 teenagers, ages 17 and 15, a teen girl, a man who was the driver along with Darko, were in a white Honda Accord when they heard gunshots. All 3 of the teenagers ran from the car into nearby bushes, and the boys made their way to Pine Road and contacted police. One boy was shot in the knee, and the female was shot in her right hand. Police officers visited the scene and found Blake's body motionless, lying on the roadway, while the driver was found alive with gunshot wounds. He's said to be in a critical condition. The driver is... So just imagine, look how this thing running now, yeah? Look how this thing running now. Imagine you in a car going home. You in a car going home, yeah? And that is why I come here every day and I tell you, if you have information, give it to me, you know. I'm not playing, you know. I don't care about nobody, you know. I really, if I tell you something, I don't care, you know. I don't business how you might feel and how we're putting up this and putting up that. I don't care. If I know you dealing, I'm well, okay. I'll get people and come for you. Big man thing. It's over, you know. I never said it was over. It is not over. If you have information, if you know who killed the 80-year-old man, come and see me. It's high time we start to hunt down these people, because you're looking at the murder toll. The murder toll is 252% this year. Last year it was 270. It's not a reduction. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. We are going away, you know. We're really not going anywhere. Whether you like it or not, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And compare the crime from last year to now, it's more heinous. Maybe it cooled down because of the COVID and the 2 months everybody was at home and nothing was going on. But I mean, 252 already? 252, and we're on the 13th of July, you know. So it's a clear indication we are going to cross 500. We are going to cross 500. And it doesn't matter saying it again, but you're seeing it. You're seeing it. Stevie Wonder could see it and all too. Just imagine that you're in a car going home because they want a man in the car, and some gunman come and start to spray down the car. People have business again. They love business. People have business about children and car and grandmother and Yaji and Yaja and everybody in the car, and they go to church. And when they read by the church, by people dealing with you one time, you know, people dealing with you in front of the church, in front of the mosque, in front of the temple. You know, people I know get killed in front of mosque already. There are people I know get killed in front of temple and thing already. I can go back to all them stories. I have it right up in my head. And I could go on and tell you that. People do business. A long time thing people say, nah, let her leave the church full. Let her leave when they don't pray. But them coming inside and dealing with you one time. Just imagine that, thank God the boy is alive. And the teenage girls and the teenage girl alive. The driver is critical. But the incident claimed one man life. Darko, this is the man, and Anthony Darko Blake of Palm Road, Valencia. If you have any information about anybody want to shoot this man, let us know. Also, the body of a man discovered along Priority Bus Route in the vicinity of Chamfley on Saturday. An alleged homeless man was found dead with wounds which appear to be stab injuries on Saturday, 11th of July. The discovery was made around 6 a.m. in a grassy drain in the vicinity of Carrot Brewery. The body was removed and autopsy was ordered to confirm the cause of death. So just to let you know, they found a man with stab wounds. Whether he be homeless, whether he be home, whether he be in the backyard, it's tragic. And at the end of the day, he's a human being. And it doesn't matter homeless or no homeless. Nobody deserves to nobody take them some hard stab and leave them on the side of the road. And that is why we need information. That is why we need to go after them. That is why we need to go after you. You realize this thing is slowing down at all. This killing their business. You know. You tell me a man at 80 years collecting his pension. He might be a family. He might be go to America until the holiday, come back. He has a little land. He has a little shotgun. You know? Shotgun gone. Might be some little boy, might be some young fella in that area. What he gone in? And no uncle going in the garden, he might be a gun in the case. That is how ageable people is moving now. They always have a gun in the case. They don't ever take it out. They don't ever take it out of the case and walk with it, so they have it so. So maybe have it so and he gone. He might watching the avocado and them. For those of you though, it's avocados, but it's avocado being real. And watching the trees and them and we planting up. And after we go work for a crop and then he got this, he got that. But that's what he likes. And then somebody come, tie up the man, kill him, and they're gone with the gun. Look at that, the man gone and leave him like big man. But let me tell you something. For them to kill you and that gun missing, he must have known his perpetrators. Perpetrator or perpetrators. Yeah? Because if it was somebody out of his zone, let me say, where they kill this man? Where? No, we're talking about the man in Santa Road. Where's Santa Road? WALLERFIELD. Because if a man, he in WALLERFIELD, if a man from San Fernando see an old man, and it was about 300 feet away from his house too, was 300 feet away from his house. We have clips of it. If we could get the clips of the families, we have more clips. Tomorrow we'll run that. But nevertheless, for you to do that, which means to say somebody known to that man. Because if it was somebody who have never seen him before, they would take the gun, because he a PI80 years, he has taken up no struggle thing. Hit him a gun in the head, and he go fall long, and that is it. Hit him a gun butt in the head, or hit him a cuff in the belly. You go fall long, and you get some pain and thing, and you call out to your relatives. But for them to kill him and take the gun, it have to be people he know. It have to be people he know. Somebody know. It have to be. It really have to be. It really have to be. It really have to be. Also, teen's bone found in a shallow grave 7 months after he was reported missing. 16-year-old Kristen Marshall, a.k.a. Tantan, of Bonitento Road, Princess Song, was found dead around 4 p.m. on Friday, 10th of July. Marshall was reportedly missing by his mother, Deandra Samuel, on Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2019. He was last seen on Saturday, the 28th of December, 2019. He was reportedly missing by his mother on Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2019. It was supposed to be 2020. He was last seen on Saturday, 28th of December, 2019. So a report was made by his mother on June 2019. He was wearing a white vest, a pair of blue three-quarter pants, and a blue slippers. However, 7 months later, an informant led Sergeant Toussaint P.C. Ocha PC Hamilton and CSI personnel to 1 mile west along the Lagoon shoreline in Maruga. They walked 60 meters on the hill where the informant dug up a shallow grave and extracted bones and skull. Whoa. Real mad thing with them, boy. Real mad. Tell people are easy out here, you know. People not easy, you know. Real mad thing with them. Man found the shallow grave. Where is this boy? 80-year-old tie up and they kill him. Now they realize that the bones of this boy who was missing. And speaking about missing. Okay, I'll come to that just now. Police are investigating the death of a 30-year-old Bonnet man who was found dead in the holding cell of Aruka Police Station on Sunday. I'm sure you don't know all this. Gary Lane was placed in a holding bay at the Homicide Bureau of Investigation Region 2. Lane was waiting to be interviewed by investigators about a conspiracy to murder and gang-related offenses. Police, making their rounds later, found Lane unresponsive in his cell and appeared to have faint signs of life. When police took him to the Aquilan Medical Center, he was declared dead. Crime scene investigators went to the scene and examined his cell and suspect Lane died by suicide. So they're saying that Lane died. I wonder if they found a rope. I wonder if anything was tied around his neck. I wonder what's going on. I wonder if he had he can't put a man in a cell and he dead just so. So I wonder if he hung himself, if there was a t-shirt or something, or a jersey, or a belt, or a shoelace or something. So the last person found hanging in a cell was 24-year-old DERON Augustine of PALO SECO, was found hanging in a holding cell at San Juan. So the last person to be found hanging in a police station was a fellow called DERON on Saturday, 21st of March, hours after he was placed in cell after being detained for drunk driving. So that's the last man who was found hanging in a cell. But this one here, this one from Sunday, he's been identified as Gary Lane of, he was in a holding cell of the Aruka Police Station. Also, a 19-year-old man was found hanging in San Juan on Sunday. It is alleged a teen only identified as Dominic committed suicide on Sunday, and autopsy will be conducted to determine the cause of death. Really, really sad. We don't know what exactly went on. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Hi, I'm Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate for San Fernando West.
Now is the time! No! The time is no! No! The time is no! No! The time is no! No! What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. Now is the time to cast your vote. Now is the time to start to work. Now is the time we bring your hope. Now is the time for action. Now is the time to take a stand. Cause the UNC have the plan. Put up your hand if you understand. Now is the time to put them out. 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 Now is the time.
San Fernando West, you are ready for a change. Trinidad and Tobago, you're ready for a change. We all want to get Trinidad and Tobago working again. I, Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate, will get that job done. Together, we will make a change. Vote UNC, vote Sean Sobers for San Fernando West come August the 10th. We ready.
What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. Now is the time to cast your vote. Now is the time to start to work.
That was a paid political ad.
It's so long we're home, I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab India Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally! I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Kulfi.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwa and matching jewelry and shoes, you know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Check us out today.
They carry in the #1 brand, Bridgestone. The best tire in the whole nation, Bridgestone. Could fit on your truck or your van. Brandtech is the best in the land. Brandtech, them a pro, them a novice. No. Prices them are the best in the market. Oh. You need a tire step into the office now. They got the good, they got the good. Brandtech, whether it be forklift, agricultural, or even an industrial vehicle, Brandtech has a tire to suit you. Check out their brand spanking new alignment center at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas. Contact them at 672-8575.
Pandit Shankar, expert in bringing back relationships, love, health, business, financial problems, and much more. 100% guaranteed in removal of black magic, OBEAH, voodoo, and gifts protection. Call for an appointment, 347-8238.
Flame Express introduces the new everyday meals. Try our delicious choices, $29 each. Don't give up great taste during the pandemic. Sink your teeth into affordable quality meals. Calling and place your order, takeaway, or get us on the new Food Drop app. Available 3 locations, Extra Foods Compound ARIMA, Center Point Mall, Chaguanas, and corner Henry Street and EMR St. Augustine.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban, and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film, anti-glare coatings, and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Hi, I'm Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate for San Fernando West.
Now is the time! No! The time is no! The time is no! The time is no! What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. Now is the time to cast your vote. Now is the time to start to work. Now is the time we bring your hope. Now is the time for action. Now is the time to put them out. Now is the time to put them out. Now is the time to put them out. Now is the time.
San Fernando West, you are ready for a change. Trinidad and Tobago, you're ready for a change. We all want to get Trinidad and Tobago working again. I, Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate, will get that job done. Together we will make a change. Vote UNC, vote Sean Sobers for San Fernando West come August the 10th. We ready.
What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. Now is the time to cast your vote. Now is the time to start to work.
That was a paid political ad.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
you know, it really is something else, yeah? The amount of people really look onto the show, you know. It just, that is why I always tell people, if your show not on, if your ad not on crime watch, nobody see nothing, you know. And it's not a matter I say nothing, you know. Some of you have gone to advertise on programs, morning program, night program, all different, and nobody else see, you know. But when your image hit crime watch, hey, I see you on here now level, they see you on me, but they see me on the show. Look, somebody, I know chatting with a pilot. A pilot now called me from foreign. Somewhere in the world he is. And he now telling me that this fella who was found in WALLERFIELD, WINSTON KALLIAN. You know WINSTON KALLIAN was a former aircraft engineer. An aircraft engineer, you know. I even say he might be a little, and you know what? Look at this now. An aircraft engineer. He worked with, well, when it was BWIA. Yeah, he always moved with a Ray-Ban, a pair of glasses. Wears his Ray-Ban, he into sunglasses. And it's sad. A pilot now called me and tell me that. And the pilot tell me he and I went to school together. I say, okay, well, I say, well, you doing well? Look where I am. Yeah, boy. You see how things, you see? The man was a former aircraft engineer, and everybody know. And I don't even have a picture of him. Israel, just get in contact with me, please, now. Please, get in contact with me. Also, a stabbing in Bethel, Tobago. Brother stab brother. But ain't that somewhere where brother stab brother again in Trinidad? The last one, Charlene? Yeah, we have that? Yeah. Stabbing in Bethel, Tobago, brother stab brother. Two brothers were seen fighting on a video circulated on social media. We later learned one brother stabbed another brother. And we had that recently. Also, ladies and gentlemen, okay, in Tobago, yeah, let's sit you back in Tobago, yeah. Two brothers were seen fighting on a video circulating on social media. We later learned one brother stabbed the other. The men were taken to Scarborough. You know, we had the last time, in fact, this is the video here. Also, about a month ago, we had an incident where a brother killed a brother, you know. Yeah? I can't remember where. In PITT Valley. Yeah. We had the incident in PITT Valley. I think both died or one died. Yeah. Both of them died. Christopher Williams and Gabriel. I don't know if you have the video. We have photos of them. Yeah. So last time, you see, this time, brother, watch me. Listen to this one, yeah? Stabbing in Bethel, brother stab brother. Two brothers were seen fighting. We don't know how critical the next brother is right now, but the last time a brother stabbed a brother, both of them died, you know, in PITT Valley, you know. That took place on the Saturday, 20th of June. These are the photographs of the men. That took place in Barker Trace. We had one of the photos in them, but here, yeah. Also, 2 men were arrested for attempted robbery, possession of firearm and ammunition on Sunday. Emergency response patrol officers acted quickly and intercepted 2 suspects who were in progress of a robbery in Baratari on Sunday. Officers were on patrol along Eastern Main Road in the vicinity of Red Coast Barbecue when they observed the 2 suspects manhandling a woman who was entering her premises. One of the men pointed a gun at the officer, who in turn saw the threat and fired 2 shots at the suspect. Both men ran, trying to escape. However, they were caught, one arrested. A quantity of cash and 1 Browning pistol with 8 rounds of ammunition. Watch. Real hungry man thing. An anti-crime exercise was conducted in the Western Division on Sunday. Officers of Western Division Task Force received information and proceeded to a bushy area at Bamboo View Hill, Size and Trace, Blue Basin, where they found an AK-47 containing 15 rounds of ammunition. Whoa, look at the gun. Whoa! Look at that. Trinidad, man. Trinidad, we good, we good. A woman and a man were charged for possession of ammunition in PITT Valley on Sunday. 27-year-old Akel Quizel Kestels and 18-year-old Michael Benjamin were arrested and charged around 4:45. Officers from the Western Division Task Force received information and conducted surveillance duty at Montcoco Road, PITT Valley. Officers stopped and searched a white Hyundai Tucson with the registration number PCT 7040 and found a black plastic bag in the center console area of the vehicle. It contained 100 rounds of 5.56 ammunition. The suspect was detained. Who gonna belong to, boy? Huh. Look at the vehicle here. Huh. They seized a AK-47. Also, possession of ammunition in PITT Valley. No, they were in possession of ammunition. Look at the kind of ammunition they watch. A man and a woman. Look at the kind of ammunition way in a bag. A local dancehall artist and a woman were arrested by police officers for obscene language and resisting arrest on Saturday. Playboy Gayasi of 2nd Caledonia, Mova, was arrested in the Mova area on Saturday. Webster said to be traveling in a vehicle with another female while during a roadblock along Lady Young Road. He was stopped by officers. The woman who was the driver of the vehicle was asked to present her driver's license and insurance. However, she was unable to provide them. While the woman was being detained, Webster became unruly and alleged used obscene language against officers. After he was warned, Webster still continued to act out, causing his arrest. Police also claimed he resisted arrest. Also, over 120 marijuana trees were found during a police exercise in ARIMA. Police officers of Northern Division Task Force under the supervision of Inspector Pitt and Sergeant MASCALL made discovery at La Retreat Road, ARIMA between 4 a.m. and 8 p.m. on Saturday. So just want to big up Inspector Pitt and Sergeant MASCALL. Also, confrontation of Movitong in Port of Spain between 2 groups of teenagers led to 1 individual being detained on Saturday. Movitong owner Derek Chin said action of these 2 groups may have even more serious implications on young persons. As a result of the incident, he would be considering implementing a no loitering policy on the compound. I don't know why them like to go in Movitong and do this, But Movitong have armed security and you can't go in Movitong and pay riling up, What bacchanal? It's just... Like there's a next group and a next group. We have audio on this? I'm playing that video. Okay. Let's take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
It's so long we're home, I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab India Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally! I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Kulfi.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwar and matching jewelry and shoes. You know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Check us out today.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, OBEAH, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
Hi, I'm Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate for San Fernando West.
Now is the time! No! No! The time is no! No! The time is no! No! The time is no! No! What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action! What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action! Now is the time to cast your vote! Now is the time to start to work! Now is the time we bring your hope! Now is the time for action! Now is the time to take a stand! Cause the UNC have the plan! Put up your hand if you understand! Now is the time to put them out! 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 Now is the time!
San Fernando West, you are ready for a change. Trinidad and Tobago, you're ready for a change. We all want to get Trinidad and Tobago working again. I, Sean Sobers, your UNC candidate, will get that job done. Together, we will make a change. Vote UNC, vote Sean Sobers for San Fernando West come August the 10th. We ready.
What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Now is the time for action. Now is the time to cast your vote. Now is the time to start to work.
That was a paid political ad.
Hangers Extreme, not just for great food, courteous service, and affordable prices. We have live DJs, entertainment, and karaoke every Thursday. So come on down to Hangers Extreme, where the entertainment never ends. Located at Heartland Plaza, Endeavour, Chaguanas.
Make your next event the talk of the town. Shop at Party Paradise, located at Tobago and Gulf City. We have the most spectacular premium party supplies and licensed character supplies. Get the largest selections of candies from our candy corner. Make your event a party today with Party Paradise. Arangwa's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing, tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Arangwa's. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
pleading with the Minister of National Security, please. I'm pleading with Mr. Rowley, the Prime Minister, whoever is in authority, to please allow me an exemption to come home, please, so that I could at least bury my mother. I am the eldest out of 5.
That was a paid political order, just to let you know that. But nevertheless, you know, let me take myself out of it, but the CPI, imagine you having CPI, you bring in people, they're staying in the Hilton, but how much people outside their car come back in their own country begging like dog? That is craziness. That is really, really craziness. And imagine you paying for these people to quarantine in Hilton, but we have people, when they come back here, they might have to pay for their own quarantine, do what they have to do. Well, see, I guess CPI cover any cause, but look what they could bring. The whole idea is that whoever covered, but they're bringing back the people. They're bringing people in. How many people lost their father and their mother down here and couldn't come back? Look, Saturday was at a funeral, Russell's father's funeral, and his sister and the brother's sister in London, the brother in New York, them can't even come back. They couldn't even come back. How many people lost their family from since then? Nothing. And look, but I tell you, this place really upside down, yes? Really upside down. Also, a missing person, Tefari Samuel Brandon, he's been missing. He was last seen in Nicholas Street, 23rd of June. All right, if you have any information, apparently his girlfriend found his apartment all messed up. Somebody, a female person, found the apartment in a mess. And from that day, he has never been seen. In fact, anonymous sources indicated to us that people close by the apartment heard something smashing up and whatnot. And to this day, they have never seen this fella. Never seen this fella. Also, just to let you know, Barbados officially reopened its borders for tourism today. On July the 12th, travelers to Barbados will be required to either present proof of negative COVID-19 test upon arrival or immediately submit to a test and quarantine in Barbados at their own expense. So they opened up yesterday, as you can see.
You have the machines on the other side. So anybody who doesn't have a PCR test, this is where they will be coming to.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, a verbal clash between owner of radio station U97.5, Anand Rampasad, and talk show host Ken Ali was recorded live on Facebook during an interview with Laventil West MP. We have a little clip of it.
Hello, I am Anand Rampasad. Your PNM family was so. I think it's a question. Say again. I don't know. They only come and they only attack him. Find out from what he's going to do.
Let me tell you something about that, yeah? And I think we're getting rid of whatever Fitzgerald did, Hines, he taped whatever, maybe he had his phone on taping the whole thing there. That is not the issue, you know. The issue is that it's a radio station and nobody can be biased. And if what Anand is saying carries any truth in it, it is very unfortunate. I mean, I hear people blaming, I mean, Fitzgerald and I are no friends, but the whole thing, incident happened, strong allegations was made at a radio station, an independent station, I presume, an independent station, and was made against a host, and it's a very serious thing. It's a very, very serious allegation. But so my business is not with and people must understand that if you're that they run a radio station or whatever, that's why I tell you this, yeah. You see, and you realize this I.A.N. Alleyne network, as much as I might mash up everybody and mash up government and everybody, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, everybody know my affiliate, well, who's my friend. But that doesn't say I will mash up everybody too, at the end of the day, because it's a network. And it's very unfortunate what happened there at that station. And I think that the guy was right, the owner of the station was right to stand up, and if what he's alleging carries any truth in it, it's very, very unfortunate. I hope that he and management deals with the matter expeditiously, because I think that he has a lot of listeners and all over, you know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. You can just WhatsApp me on 294-4081. And let me know what's happening with you if you have any information. If you have information with respect to Winston KALLIAN, the 80-year-old guy, the aircraft engineer that was found tied up and, you know, he was murdered today in WALLERFIELD. Let me know what's going on. All the other cases that you heard about. Also, well, that's it. So give me a call. Let me know what's happening. Thanks again.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street.